Sagittarius, and welcome back to my channel. Hope that everybody's doing well out there. This is Jamie with Lost Boy. Gonna be doing another reading for y'all. It's for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Sagittariuses. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that don't. And before we begin, I want to say thank you to everybody out there who has supported the channel. It really means the world to me. It allows my channel to grow and it gets these messages out there to those who need it. Alrighty, Sag. Right off the bat, we have take time to breathe out and your commitment is being tested, right? So you guys might be feeling a little bit frustrated at this moment, right? Because something that you are focused on creating or something that you are focused on and bringing into the 3D, something here that you're manifesting, right? You're being tested at this moment, right? The universe is testing your commitment, right? They're making sure, is this something that you really want, right? Take time to breathe out, right? It's about taking a moment, right, to reflect, right, to go within, right, to take a couple of deep breaths, right? I know you guys are feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling a little bit of stress. You're like, when is this going to happen? It's going to happen, right? Something here about you need to take a moment, right? And ground yourself. Be in the present, right? I think you're too focused on the future, right? Which is what you want, which is great, right? But you need to really reel it in into the present, right? Get yourself grounded. Get yourself to the present moment. What is going on with Sagittarius? Perception. Perception, right? Your whole mindset is changing here. Your whole mindset is changing. You're seeing something differently now, right? You've unlocked like some kind of universal code, right? Something here about passed on loved ones, right? Because I can see those butterflies here, right? So you guys are definitely heavily guided and heavily protected, right? By some passed on loved ones. Maybe they're helping to heal your perception, right? Helping you to see the world in a different light, right? What else is going on with Sagittarius? We have destiny. We have destiny, right? Whatever's unfolding in your life, it's meant to happen, right? It's meant to happen the way that it is, right? It was meant to push you, right? It's also something here about accepting your fate, right? Accepting your soul's mission, accepting your purpose here, right? That is beautiful energy, right? You could definitely be receiving some kind of wisdom here, right? Because I see these elderly people passing on some kind of wisdom here to the younger generation, right? Maybe that's you. Maybe you guys are sharing some information here, right? But it's like you're answering the call. You're answering the call, right? Alrighty, universe. What affirmation do you have for Sag? So whatever's unfolding in your life is meant to happen at this time. Y'all got 3, okay? We have manifestation, patience, and gratitude. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting, right? And I feel like you guys are. I feel like you guys have been. Patience. Congratulations, you've been granted more patience, right? Take time to breathe out. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is a sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office, right? One can only hope, especially if it's anything like my post office. You're waiting at least an hour, so patience is definitely needed. Gratitude. Today I am grateful for all the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want. Whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think them to do at any given moment, right? So you're practicing gratitude, right? And that's what's helping you change your perception here, right? By realizing and focusing on what you do have instead of focusing what you don't have, right? Because you realize, right, whatever's in our mind, whatever we're thinking of, whatever we're focusing on, right, is what we are attracting, right? So if you are grateful and abundant and happy and grateful for everything that you have, right? That's the energy that you're in, right? You're in that positive flow. And maybe that's why you're gaining some patience here now, because it's like, you know what is meant for you is coming in, right? It's all about timing, right? Now you're just waiting on timing, right? And you're not giving up on your goal, right? And you're practicing gratitude, right? And this is going to allow some kind of manifestation to pop into your life. And I feel like the time is now, right? Because it's your destiny. It's meant to happen, right? Whatever you went through was all to teach you a lesson, right? Everything led you to this moment. Everything has led you to this moment, Sagittarius. I just saw 555 in the recording time, so this is like a major life change here for you, but like in a good, positive way. What is going on with Sag? Universe. What's going on with Sag? Acceptance is needed, and emotions all over the place. Emotions all over the place. Aye. You guys are in such a positive energy here, right? For some of you, maybe you're still in the process of accepting, right, where you are and where you want to be, right? But the emotions all over the place, I really don't think that that's you, right? It could be, right? You're being asked to take a moment to breathe out. Give me one more here for Sag. I definitely feel like that's... Yeah, see, what flipped over was rejected. I feel like somebody here's emotions are all over the place, right? Maybe they can't accept this new version of you. Right? And they're feeling rejected, right? Because you're no longer the same person, right? Because you shifted. And you're sticking to your guns, right? Because your commitment's being tested, right? Give me one more here. Spirit. Give me one more. For Sag. I want to know about this. Alright. Oh, 3 more. That's fine. Bittersweet ending. Yup. Growth and expansion. Cycle complete. Yup. Okay. Yeah. I thought so. Right, you're growing, you're expanding, right? You've closed out a cycle here. Somebody here is definitely not happy about that, right? They need to accept the fact that, you're not the same person, Sag, that you were, right? And you're not tolerating the same shit that you have before, right? You're not tolerating the same energies that you have before, right? So maybe there's been a bittersweet ending, or there's gonna be a bittersweet ending, right? But somebody's emotions are all over the place, right? Because you decided to end a chapter with them. Because because it was just stalling your progress here. Alright, universe, what is going on with Sagittarius? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Somebody here got rid of victim mindset, right? They're no longer feeling like they're left out in the cold, right? 'Cause gratitude, right? Somebody here is focused on what they do have and what they don't have. Nine of Wands in the reverse, right? Notice how it jumped out and it totally like flipped over, right? So whatever was blocking something, I feel like the blockage is being removed, right? Nine of Wands talks about a roadblock of some sort, putting up a heavy stance, but somebody's letting down their walls, right? Somebody here is letting down their walls, getting rid of victim mentality, right? What else is going on with Sag? Seven of Wands, upright. Passions are flying high, right? Somebody doesn't want... You're moving on, right? You've evolved your mindset, right? You're getting rid of roadblocks, things that no longer suit you, right? And then there's this energy here of, like, conflict, right? And, like, somebody doesn't want to let up. They don't want to let up. That's why there's this bittersweet ending. This is emotions all over the place, right? No! What about me? What about what I want, right? So somebody's gonna fight for something that they want from you. They don't want you to do something. Right? Because you can look at, in this deck, right? You'll have the king and the queen, and then you have the army and its people rising up against them. Right? So something here about fighting somebody's authority, right? Somebody was trying to control and manipulate a situation, trying to keep you trapped, right? They were definitely trying to control something. No, it's my way or the highway, and you're like, I don't want you at all. Right? It's like, I don't want any of this, right? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, right? It's not pushing forward with that. King of Wands in the reverse. Ay, ay, ay. The King of Wands could definitely be an Aries. We have the Two of Cups here with this Queen of Wands. In the reverse. Yeah, there's the King and Queen of Wands again, right? Look at them showing up, right? This could even be somebody, this could even be like some kind of a couple around you, right? Or a group of people or something like that, right? Something here about commitment, right? Someone here that they don't want you to move on, right? They want to keep you trapped. They don't want you spinning this wheel of abundance, right? They don't want you to level up, right? I can't stand people like that, Sag. It's like you're focused on your happiness, you're focused on progress, you're focusing on making a better life for yourself, right? And these people have been like blocking you, right? Because something here about their status will be taken away, right? Or they won't be looked at so highly, right? But they're both in the reverse. Right? So, I mean, like, their actions don't follow up with their words, right? They're quick, they're impulsive, they're very driven by their passions and desires, and if they don't get their way, right, somebody here is going to cause a stink here with the Seven of Wands, and you're like, but I'm trying to move on from this. You're, like, moving in the opposite direction. You're like, I don't want to fight with this anymore, right? You know, I'm hearing, you know, you know how they use the saying that universe and spirit and God, right, will use people, right, in order to bestow like miracles or blessings and stuff like that, right? Same thing goes for like negative energy, right? When you stop progressing, right, the negative energy starts to push back on you. So they'll use people around you, right? That'll be the avatar that they... I'm not saying that these people are inherently negative or bad, right? But I'm just saying, right, your energy is conflicting with their energy, right? So that brings out the demons within them, right? And that's how you're recognizing this play of energy, right? That's this perception that you have gained, right? And maybe that's why you're being called to take time and breathe out. And it's like, you know it's not them. You just know that your spirit is irritating people's demons, right? Four of Wands in the reverse. That's something unstable, ungrounded, no recognition. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Five of Cups in the reverse. Four of Pentacles upright. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Seven of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Alrighty. Okay. Somebody here could be fighting for something, right? Because they want to hold on to it, right? They don't want to let you go, right? But this is not being honest with oneself in regards to their emotions, right? Some of y'all could even be dealing with the Pisces here, right? Somebody here... Ooh. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you're moving on from them, right? And they want to try and keep you trapped here. I don't know if they're going to try and, like, manipulate somebody's emotions here, right? But there's no success, right? The Seven of Cups. This is somebody here who's trusting in the divine, right? This is totally you, right? Maybe you're holding back from dealing with these people, right? Or for getting involved with all of this. I don't even know how to describe this, right? It's like... It's like people who want to control somebody's life who have no place at all, right? Just because they hold some kind of title, right? Like, just because they're like your friend, your family, or whatever it is, right? They're like, no, 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 you're going to do what I'm going to do. And it's like, no, 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 like, you're not knocking me off my path, right? You don't know what's meant for me. I do, right? You're connected with your destiny, and these people can't seem to leave you the hell alone, so you can go ahead and do it. Right? They're so jealous and insecure about themselves. And then they see you, right? And that triggers them, right? Because they're projecting whatever it is onto you, right? Because they weren't able to, right? Or nobody nurtured them in that way, right? Or they weren't brave enough, right, to do that. But you're taking a leap of faith here, right? Maybe for some of you guys, this could be a new relationship that you guys are getting into, right? Once you break free and finally, you know, whatever this is, right? There's a king and queens here in the reverse. But taking action, right? Being brave, being bold, right? Being assertive with the Ace of Wands, stepping out in your power, Sagittarius, right? You're being divinely guided to leave behind. I want to say it's a couple. There's been a couple in your life that's been weighing you down, right? They're not honest with themselves, right? Something here about somebody taking a loss, right? I feel like these people are going to be taking a loss, right? They're going to be probably receiving some karma after what they did to you, maybe trying to block your stability, trying to block your foundation here, right? You've been trying to move away from victim mindset, right? Practicing gratitude here, but somebody has been, you know, trying to keep you in this place of feeling unstable, but it's not working. It's not working anymore. And the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you guys are definitely going after wish fulfillment. You're definitely going after happiness. For some of you, this could be a new partnership that you're lining up with, right? After disconnecting from a partnership that doesn't suit you. And what I mean disconnect, I mean like maybe you've been disconnected for a while out of this relationship, but finally getting rid of all the extra weight and the entanglements that we carry within ourselves, right? Shifting your perspective here. That's what I have for y'all, Sag. If this reading resonates with you guys, please hit that like button. If Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. Alright, universe. Anything you would like to add? Any advice or last minute messages here for Sagittarius? We have harmony and then we have insight. Harmony and insight. So we have 22 and 26. Harmony. You deserve to feel good about your existence. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And people here are they're trying to block that. This card is symbolic of your personal beliefs and what will bring you happiness in your life. Ganesha is asking you to remember to radiate warmth and energy. Take some time to reflect on your personal values and attitudes. Take time to breathe out. What do you believe will bring you the outcomes you are longing for in order to have a complete and happy life? The color orange can refer to a period of socializing, activity, and new adventures. Ace of Wands. Orange is the color of the sacral chakra and is associated with the sexual organs and reproductive systems. It can symbolize happiness and love. We store our feelings, emotions, pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, and connection in this domain. How deserving do you feel? When you feel that you deserve good, you treat yourself well and require that others treat you well also. When the sacral chakra is clear and the energy is in balance, you are friendly, compassionate, and empathic with a concern for others. You will experience a very strong sense of belonging. Feel good about your life. Enjoy time with friends and do what is necessary to bring yourself in alignment with what you want from the relationships in your life. Number 26, insight. Your inner compass knows the key to your true happiness. This is all about your happiness here, y'all. Ganesha is focusing attention to your third eye chakra. He is acknowledging that you are in a phase where you can grow and expand your consciousness. Intuition is the voice of the spirit and soul. It can be heard when you are in a state of calm. You have the ability to tune into a strong, clear connection. The guidance you receive from the divine can always be trusted. The intuitive insights you receive speak to you about things that directly affect your life, relationships, and personal process. You may find that your intuition grows and becomes clearer the more you tune in and follow it. The more you clear the third eye chakra energy space and practice using your intuition, the more clearly you will see in every way. Indigo blue is the color for the third eye chakra. When the third eye chakra is in balance, you are self-realized. You will find that you live in harmony with your expanded true self and with people who you interact with in your life. This does not mean that you will never have problems, but rather that you look at them with a different perspective. You may find that you are charismatic, empathic, and highly intuitive. You are intelligent with a good imagination and accurate perceptions. Yes, you are Sagittarius, right? And don't let anyone tell you otherwise, right? Don't let them tell you otherwise. That's what I have for y'all, Sag. I love each and every single one of you. And with that, I will see y'all next week. Love and light.